Hey everybody, it's Dooley1999 here in another instructional video. It's been drawn to my attention that there's some confusion on how to actually sail your ship on the server. Basically once you've built your ship in a plot, how do you then get to test it and get to use it and see what you've made? And to do it, it's really simple. It's a lot simpler than in other versions of um, the Naval Battlezone Navy Craft plugin. Basically, you come to the ship that you built. This is my destroyer, and you go to your main vehicle sign that you've built. So that's this sign that has the class on it, the designation number, the prefix, and the name. So you're going to basically select it by right-clicking, and it's going to count up the number of blocks on the ship and give you what's called a craft inspection. And here it's going to tell you all the information about the ship, the dimensions, the engine, power plant, the horsepower that the motors and engines have, your turrets. It'll tell you if your turrets are built properly. It'll tell you the amount of torpedoes you have, as well as the number of tubes you have. It even breaks down the cost for you. Tells you everything about why your ship is the price that it is. There's also weight numbers here, and yep, this is the big one right here, vehicle selected. You want to make sure that that comes up when you right click and run an inspection. If you do anything like go to any worlds or switch to do something weird, if that doesn't show up, you didn't select the ship, so make sure that that shows up in chat for you. So we just selected the ship, so now we're going to go to a place called Sea Trials. And Sea Trials is where people right now get to test their ships with a time limit. The time limit's there to prevent people from spending crazy amounts of time on there, causing, prolonged lag. It's just to keep people from, going crazy on that server. It keeps that as a Sea Trials world and not like a battle world, right? So we're gonna head over there right now, and I'll show you guys how to spawn in the ship that we've just selected. So you're gonna do /st in chat. It's gonna take you to the Sea Trials world. When you're here, depending on the ship that you've selected, if you've selected something big, you use the trial spawn large, and if you selected something smaller, you use the trial spawn design. So as you can see, spawning ship. Let's look around and see where it is. It's somewhere. Oh, but what's cool is it TPs you to your ship wherever it is. Okay, so we were just outside of render range it spawned us at. But once it TPs you here, it automatically starts everything up. This gives you the opportunity to work on your ship, and or not work on your ship, to mess around with everything that you've built and figure out if things are working how you want them to. You can test guns and make sure your engines are running right. Gives you, I think, up to a 10-15 minute time limit until it automatically destroys your ship and spawns you back at the main vehicle spawn. You can always spawn your ship again if you want more time, but this keeps keeps prolonged ships from lagging out the Sea Trials for everybody else. So, but yeah, like I said, it allows you to do everything on a ship. There is blast damage, so you could fight somebody here if you wanted to really quickly, or if you wanted to armor test or something, you could. But that area over there, the spawn area, is region protected, so don't try anything silly. And if you try running into it, it'll despawn your ship. Again, know that I don't believe you won't have to pay anything in the future to spawn a ship here. It will be free, I believe. Because it is an opportunity to do trial and error before you actually pay for a ship. So, hope this clears up some confusion on how you spawn in a ship. One thing to note too is when you are done with your ship, do /ship space destroy, and this is going to destroy your ship and send you back to the main spawn. And to get back to the other world, because now we're in the Sea Trials world, you need to do /hub. So that is how you select a ship in the shipyard and spawn it into the Sea Trial world to test what you built. In the future, we'll have the APG world running. That's going to be more like your traditional battle world, but for now, that is still under development. It's almost ready. When that is ready, we've been saying this for a long time, but then we will be looking at opening the server up for everybody. We just want to make sure that there's something for people to do. You know, right now it's a lot. I'll say it. It's very creative world-esque. You know, there's not a whole lot that we do in survival right now, just because the drive to do those things isn't quite there yet. You know, economy isn't a thing quite yet. I know it's being worked on hard. It's almost ready, and once the economy's in, the auto merchants and some of the databasing things, the more behind the scenes stuff that you know, players don't really think about when they look at server development. Those things are getting ready, and hopefully in the future they'll be ready for players to get on the server, because we want this to go live just as much as you guys, because things are a little quiet right now with only 4 people on the server. I mean, yesterday there were 10, but when we go live we expect 20 to 30, you know, maybe even more depending how much people like to play. But again, that's how you spawn and select a ship. We hope to see you guys in more videos in the future, and yeah, hope to see you guys in more videos, so see you guys later.